Okay, so here's what I would like to do. We want to take a look at an example, and I think I'm going to generalize, okay? So if I have 2 points, a negative 2, comma 3 is one of the points, and the other point is 2, comma 5. So the question is, how do I write this as an equation, okay? This is my point 1, if you will, and this is my point 2. So I want to write it in the form of y equals mx plus b. These are the two variables that I've got to figure out. And as soon as I figure those out, I'm all good to go. So the first thing I need is the slope. And the slope of a line, by definition, is given as, if you know the slope, you can skip this step. Okay, but if you don't know the slope, then you have to do the slope. The slope says that you take y2, which is number 5, okay, it's a y from the second one, minus the y from the first, so that's 3, and that's over the x from the second, which is 2, minus the x from the first, which is a negative 2. Now you have to do it in that order and be consistent, otherwise you're not going to get the right slope. Okay, so it's from point 2 to minus 0.1 that you're going to do this. And so 5 minus 3 is 2 for my numerator, and for my denominator I have 2 minus a negative 2, which becomes a positive 2, so that's 2 over 4, or my slope is 1/2. So now I have the m part of my problem. So y equals m, which is 1/2, half, x minus plus b. Okay, so the only thing I have left to do is figure out what b should be. And I can use either one of these points to do it. I always pick the point that has all positive numbers because I just think it's easier. I'm going to take what I have so far and plug in a 5 for y, and for x I'm going to plug in a 2. Okay, now you could have used the other point if you wanted to, but I don't like to use negatives if I don't have to. So now I have 5, and I simplify this, equals a half of 2 is 1, plus b, and then b, if I subtract 1 from both sides, is 4. Now I have the two pieces of the puzzle that I need to write the equation. I have m, which is, so I have y equals m, which is the 1/2, x plus b, and b has 4 plus 4, so I'll put a plus 4 there. And that is my equation. Now, they give you in the book all different other ways to do this, but I stick with this method the best because if they give me the slope, I can skip step 1. This is step 1 over here, okay? I don't have to figure it out. I can go right here. If I have just one point, I plug that point into what I have in the equation so far, and I figure out what b is. Once I know m and b, I can write the equation of the line. I hope this simplifies down the process and gives you a little bit easier steps to follow. Thank you.